So here's the 1965 220 SE Coupe I was telling you about earlier. This is a car that I recently sold to a gentleman in Croatia. It's a 1965 model. Believe it or not, this car was originally Arabian gray with a red leather interior. It was imported to the US by an American student in 1979, and he ultimately sold it to his father in the late 90s, who color changed the car to dark olive, as you see here, with a sort of a natural leather interior. At least the exterior color's correct for the time. It's a correct Mercedes Benz color. But who in their right mind changes an Arabian gray car with red leather? I do not know. You can notice the European headlights are one of the giveaways that it's a European car. Also on the back of this car is a kind of a neat fog light. It's a single white fog light that shines to the rear that's required, or I believe was required in the 60s by German law. The restoration, it wasn't really a restoration, it was really more of just a pure repaint. It was all glass out, trim off repaint on this car when it was done. And it was done to a nice standard. Underneath, you can't see any rust outside or looking at this car, but there is some rust underneath in the inner quarter panels and the inner fenders and the fender liners. Typical spots for rust at the jack points also. Typical spots for rust with a car like this. But again, a pretty nice car, an automatic transmission with a sunroof, in pretty good condition. I don't know that I would spend the money to get rid of the rust and completely fix it. I think I would just try to maintain what's there and make sure that it doesn't get any worse, because really you can't put to do it right would cost many thousands of dollars. You would probably end up repainting the entire car if you were doing that. And it really, for the money, for a little bit less than $30,000, this is probably just a car to buy, to maintain, and enjoy. It'll never be a perfect collectible because of its color change, but it has a great history with two owners, original build cards from the factory. The original owner's name is on the build card, all kinds of records, import paperwork, original German import documents, as well as registration documents. And believe it or not, I got a call from a guy in Germany who claimed to be, well, his wife's uncle was the original owner of this car. He was looking for one of these. He wanted to really buy this one. We couldn't come to a price agreement. I think he needs to adjust his thoughts as to what even a car like this should probably cost. But here's a little look at it. Thank you.